We played well in the last match, and we had a slice of luck. I made a transfer bid, and partner misunderstood it, and we finished up in a Grand Slam and a finesse, which happened to work.
Well, in this hand in which North-South can in fact make a Grand Slam, West opened the proceedings with a bid of 2 diamonds.
That must have come as a bit of a shock to North. Did this have any special significance?
Yes, in their system it shows 5 spades and 5 hearts, although in this hand she in fact only had 4. Boris, sitting North, was in a bit of a dilemma, but he decided to start proceedings with a double. East then made a very clever bid of 4 hearts to preempt opponents and stop them exploring the hand. Haggis South had nothing to say and passed. West passed, and Boris, now feeling a little frustrated, made a bid of 5 hearts, demanding his partner to bid a suit. Haggis, sitting South, did not really want to bid a suit, and he in fact bid 5 no trump, which only Haggis knew what it meant, because Boris didn't.
Yes, in fact, I was sitting at the table when 5 no trumps was bid, and Boris did not look at all happy with his partner. He had asked him to bid a suit, instead he'd bid no trumps. This was blatant disobedience.
Carden thought that they had got their wires crossed, and she felt that this was the right time to start doubling, so she doubled 5 no trump. Boris, quite unaware of what his partner held, felt he could do no more other than pass. Haggis then bid a 6 clubs to correct matters. And when Boris heard this bid, he looked for inspiration and bid 7 clubs, not really knowing whether it was there or not.
In fact, Haggis had done a pretty good job of describing his hand. Whatever his partner was up to, he didn't want any part of it, and was simply trying to express the fact that he viewed whatever suits Boris had with equal distaste and disgust. His 5 no trump bid was clearly misunderstood by Boris, so the opponents were able to jockey them into the 5-3 club fit as opposed to the 6-3 diamond fit, which might have been a little better on some days.
They're trying to embarrass me out of my 7 club contract.
What did you do about that?
What? I didn't let them.
In fact, it wasn't Boris's 7 club contract at all, but Irving Gordon's, who could scarcely have imagined when he picked up that flat 5 count at the start of the hand that he was going to end up as declarer in a Grand Slam on the very last board of the tournament. At any rate, there he was, and Karen McCallum, sitting West, led the 7 of hearts. At least Gordon could dispose of Dummy's losing spade and win the trick with the ace of hearts in his own hand. He now simply had the trump suit to tackle, and while in certain circumstances it might be right to lead the 10 from hand, in this case West was marked with length in both majors. Leading the 10 would have been fatal, but Irving Gordon correctly played the 3 of clubs, breathed an enormous sigh of relief when West's singleton king appeared, took it with the ace in dummy, and spread his cards, announcing that he would draw trumps and make his Grand Slam with 5 club tricks, 6 diamond tricks, and the 2 major suit aces. Not surprisingly, most of the field did not have the sophisticated Shapiro-Gordon bidding methods at their disposal, so this Grand Slam was bid at no other table and resulted in a very healthy swing for Haggis and Boris.
In fact, Carden was very annoyed with this result because she was heard muttering as she left the table, "I hate losing that way."
So the 1991 Sunday Times Championship is over, and the players are waiting expectantly for the results. Here they come, and in 3rd place, the American pair Chip Martell and Lou Stansby with 491 victory points. Second, a quite astonishing result for Haggis and the 81-year-old Boris Shapiro. 495 victory points, never out of the top 3 places, a quite remarkable achievement. But the clear winners, over a match in front at the finish, the French pair, former world champions Paul Schemler, Michel Perron, a convincing 561 victory points.
I feel happy, naturally. Very happy because it is a very strong and beautiful tournament.
Schemler's won, yes, as I said myself. I thought that once he got in front, he'd be very difficult to dislodge. He's a front runner, full of enthusiasm, bounces along, tummy wobbles, straight in, what a beauty. I must admit I'm not surprised that it's gone to a great player. It's just a shame he wasn't playing with Omar, who was his original partner. Unfortunately, he had a very big film commitment, and he's in Egypt having his teeth done. I must say, I always doubted you.
That's the end for 1991, but the Sunday Times will be back in 1992, and I hope that Irving Gordon and Boris Shapiro will be back again for the next 20 years. From both of us, good night.
A 70-minute video of this series is now available. Send a cheque for $14.99 made payable to Times Newspapers Limited to Sunday Times Bridge Video, P.O. Box 333, Leighton Buzzard, Beds, LU7 8JP.
Next is